you felt shy all of your life, but you didn't know what social anxiety was. So when did you find out what social anxiety meant?
Um, I think I finally, I really didn't know what it was until I met Dr. Richards. Because before then I knew about panic attacks, I knew about anxiety. I don't think I don't remember ever reading any books on social anxiety.
So did you go through a long process of trying to find information or getting help?
Yeah, I think when I was in my early 20s, I had a young son, and I think that's when it kind of reached its peak for me, where I realized what I had was not regular shyness, because then at that time in my life it started spreading into other areas. I started getting panic attacks, I started getting generalized anxiety, and I was afraid to go to the grocery store. I was afraid to stand in line and buy stuff. I would stand in line and my hands would just shake because I was afraid to write checks or even just use a debit card.
So before the anxiety started spreading and you thought maybe I'm just normally shy, what were you anxious about at that point? What would be an example?
I would just get this fear that, well, like if I was around other people that, like if I was in a line, a bank line or the line at the store, I felt people were staring at me and judging me and watching me, and it just made me uncomfortable. And then the more I thought about it, people behind the line, they're in a hurry, they want to go, and so I need to hurry up so I can get out of here, so I'm not making them have to wait, because they're all standing there watching me and looking at me. And then that would cause me to just totally freak out and just get that feeling of where I just have to leave. And there were times when I would have to just leave the building, and then I would be okay once I was out of that little area away from the people. And I used to love to go shopping, and all of a sudden not all of a sudden, I'm sure it built up over time, but I started realizing that I would walk into a mall and just feel overwhelmed with anxiety, and I couldn't shop because I wasn't able to focus on anything except the way I felt. I wasn't able to focus on, oh, there's clothes over there, or that looks, kind of neat. All I could think about was, I'm gonna pass out. The walls, they're just gonna close in on me, and I just need to leave. I just need to get out of here.
And so that change was happening, you say, kind of in your early 20s?
Yeah, all of that stuff, so I went from not only just being shy, afraid to talk to people, which is what I was afraid to talk to people, to being afraid to be seen by people.